Well, nothing quite as exciting or scary as when you pull up and see that your bees are swarming. Crap. Now I gotta watch them and hope that they go somewhere close by so I can snag them, or hopefully they'll go in a box I've got set up around on the other side. There's a swarm trap. Smack cam. It's called smack cam, like you do it to somebody when they ain't looking, walking behind them. Smack cam. And get on video. For heaven's sake, no wonder they want to move out. Yeah, I'm gonna split them. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stack it because I don't have another queen right now. Hatched out brood and a whole bunch of pollen in this side. Pollen and honey. And bee bread. But here's the old boy to me. Drones. Full frame of drones. Half a frame on this side and half a frame of workers. This is a frame, this whole frame's hatched out, and here's a bunch of them hatching right now. See if I can point to them. That one right there's coming out, that's coming out, that one. All these workers right around the edge are coming out. There's one that's real close to crawling out right there.
That one just came out. See, it's still coming out backwards?
Oh no, they're down. They come out forward. If they come out backward, just because they were down in there cleaning it out. Mm. There's a baby one right there, just emerged today, not too long ago. There's one right there working on chewing its way out. See, they chew the caps off themselves and crawl out, and then other bees come back and clean the cell up for the queen to either lay in again or for them to backfill it with honey or nectar. There's a brand new baby bee right there. You can see the difference in the color. She's barely crawling. Here's what the inside of this box looks like. It's quite full. There you go. There's a thick frame of bees. And there's a queen cell right on the bottom there. That has a larvae in it, and they're working it, so there's a laid queen right there. There's a solid drone frame right there. Okay, so as a false alarm, I just saw the most activity I've seen on this hive this year, and I thought they were swarming. They're just busy, but they were about ready to swarm. So I'm going, since I do have a queen cell, at least one, I'm going to go ahead and make my split on a queen cell. Nobody has queens yet. Everybody started grafting late this year because of the cold snaps. So what I'm going to do is just bust this box in half and separate them now and hope the queen's in the bottom box. I'm going to go through and see if I can find her, but if I can't, I'm just going to hope, cross my fingers. And I'll have to keep an eye on it to make sure where she's at. Okay, so I've been through both boxes and I can't find the queen, but I can hear her piping in the bottom box. So what I'm going to do is set this top box that has the queen cell in it right here on this stand, and I'm going to take this box to another location. And that's how I'm going to make my split on this one. I'm probably taking about half the bees with me. This box right here at the moment is more full than that one, but everybody that's out foraging will come back to that one and replenish it. So that's the that's the box that my queen cell is in. This one didn't have any queen cells, and that was the only queen cell that I found. So, and it wasn't capped yet, but it's a weekend, I gotta do it while I can. So hopefully I have the boxes in the right order, and I'll have to keep an eye on both of them just to make sure I have a laying queen in them here shortly. You know, if you let it get out of hand and get ahead of you, it's too late sometimes. Sometimes you can recover, but man, a lot of times, especially when you do it as a hobby like I do, you get to it when you can, and by the time you've let them get overrun with beetles, or you let the hive dwindle to so few numbers that they just can't function, you've waited too late. So this is a really strong hive. I'm hoping to do well with it. I'll give you a good tip when you're going through your hives. Keep a little trash bucket and throw all your comb that you clean off into the bucket. I threw all that on the ground, but I picked it up. If you leave it laying around, it attracts pests. I guess while I'm out here, I'll go ahead and crack the lid on this one and look at it. This is not nearly a strong hive and doesn't have near the activity, so I'm just going to check them out and see what they look like. Okay, I cracked the lid on this one. They're in there, but they're a small colony. They have some beetles, but they're not overrun. But they're only occupying 2 frames, so there's no danger of these guys taking off on me. I'm gonna take about half of those frames out of the box so that they're not having to work all that. This is one of those cases where if you let it get out of hand, you've waited too late to do anything about it. This colony, so they're a little bit aggressive. So I need to go in and see if there's even any brood in there. There may not even be a queen in here. And I've simply left this one alone simply because they're unpleasant to go into. I usually have to suit up to go into this one. I'm not today. I'm just gonna wear my glasses and smoke them and see if I can get away with it. They've gotten small enough now that they won't be all over me like they usually are. So I guess, you know, regardless how unpleasant it is, sooner or later you gotta check them out. If I go in here and there's no eggs, no larvae, no nothing, then I know this box is done, and all it is some bees hanging out because I got a place to stay. Alright, I found the queen. I do have a live queen. I just don't see where she's laying anything. So if I go through here and find that she is in fact not laying anything, I'll come back in about 2 weeks with a brand new queen and shake a few more bees in here and stick a new queen in there and smash her and start over. Old girl dodged a bullet this time. She's laying a little something. I'll give them a chance and see what they do. I cut them back to 3 frames. I give them a chance since a lot of their problems is because of me not tending them on a regular basis like I should have. So they're down to 3 frames. I'll check them midweek and see how she's laying. She should be starting to really pop out some eggs here because I've been feeding them, giving them pollen, so there shouldn't be any food related issues here. If she's just not laying much, I'll get rid of her anyway, and the hive won't survive anyway if she can't keep up. So if they look good, in a week I'll stick another frame or 2 in there and hopefully they'll come on. Here we are in our new location. Now I'm going to release the Kraken. They're attacking me. There we go. Alright, now they all gotta get out and fly around and figure out where they're at. New home, new location, new food sources, new everything. They're already dragging the dead out of the hive as soon as I get it over here. That one there was waiting at the door. That's a drone that didn't make it as I split the hive, and they're cleaning it up already. Cleaning the hive out. There's another one.